Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Phoenix Suns. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3. Take a look at the Warriors.
Don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Now here's Curry after the miss from KD. Curry, good.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Booker with it. Butler covering. Butler against Booker. With the drive, drops in the layup for 2.
And once he typically end well.
It's tipped. Outside, KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Here's Curry. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Booker. That one goes in. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Curry against Booker. The kick outside to Butler. And the shot goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Shot's good by Booker.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Curry against Booker. A sweet crossover 2. Curry's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Heel. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. 5 on the clock. No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Phoenix shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. The Warriors also with a sub.
You want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Booker. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:03 left to play here in the first. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity.
Some changes for Phoenix. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And the dunk by Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
To the middle, here's Butler. Plumlee with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Pass to Moody. No good that time. The Suns leading. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. And the layup is good. Booker's got 14.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Booker inside. There's O'Neal with the three. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot.
Back to the action after this break. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Suns. They double-team Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
It's Beal on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Outside for Beal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Pass to post. Kuminga with it. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moses Moody. The Suns shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Strong finish inside from Booker.
I love that Devin Booker inside and does just that.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Phoenix grabs the miss. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
There's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Booker. O'Neal's got 5.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Curry kicks to Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Can't Sends it from downtown. He's got 9.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And finished off by Martin.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Kevin Durant's checked in for O'Neal. And then for Golden State, Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Ooh, taking the hit. Steph Curry.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker looking around. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Butler on the move. And it's sent back by KD. They got him on the arm, but it still can. Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw, good Butler.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Booker outside. Shakes him. Green with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
So they take the lead. Butler's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Martin kicks to KD. Durant raising up.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Butler finds Green. Out to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 2.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Back to Martin. Durant in the corner. Outside for Martin. Pass to Jones. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Butler. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Got it off in time. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending.
Looking at the series.
You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Durant hits them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. On the wing, Green. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by KD. And here's Booker from the arc. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. High, arcing shot. Butler, no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws this game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Martin against Hield. Beal the pass to Martin. Here's KD. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. Rebound by the Suns. KD with it. Outguarded by Hield. From the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
We all know this guy is a volume 3-point shooter.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. Suns trail by 5. Right side Beal. Outside KD. And finished off by KD.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Warriors leading by 3. And here is Curry. He's got 19. Hield can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Using his length inside. Durant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Suns have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Beal. It's good from long range. Beal's got 9.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing. Jason Allen's checked in for Phoenix. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Stolen by Durant. Hield against him. Booker in the corner. And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so for Phoenix, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Then for the Warriors, Gary Payton is checked in for Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Here's Durant. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Hield can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Podziemski's got his first points of the night.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
And that one's good. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game.
Easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Grayson Allen is out there with Booker. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's O'Neal in at the 4 spot. This is out there for Phoenix. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Booker hits it inside.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Podziemski, and he makes that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Booker and Devin Booker in the paint.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There's Kuminga outside Curry. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Suns, Nick Richards comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Grayson Allen. On the heel, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Suns leading by 7. Booker with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Phoenix has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 10. Healed outside. This one for 3, and the Warriors miss again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Booker in the corner. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Right side Kuminga. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Booker against Curry. Basket counts. Booker's got 29.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No out.
There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Durant's checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, we're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Booker, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Phoenix leading by 12. Pass to Richards. Booker outside. Back to Richards. Booker outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Can they get it? That's tipped. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Suns call time here. They're up by 12.
And They came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance, and it'll go down as a crucial Game 5 win for Phoenix.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this win will put them right on the cusp of the championship. They'll be holding a 3-2 lead with 2 shots to win the title.
Yeah, and it looks like they're fully prepared to get the job done in Game 6. This was no fluke performance tonight. This was a team asserting itself and showing it has the ability to rise up when the stakes are at their absolute highest.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those
of the Warriors. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the rejection by Curry. And he comes up with the deuce. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their head straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. And what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what...
Much appreciated, David. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals.